Oh, hello, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. I promise to do my best to destroy our opponents. In today's video, what I'm going to do is a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. I'm just kidding, but we're going to do 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 0, 3 plus 2, and I'm going to win all of them in a row. This dude gave money to Lichess, so I don't want to beat him. But unfortunately, we're recording, so we're going to get... Oof. I think... Alright, we're going to shimmy around, and we play the queen up is, I believe, the best move. Then we have to take with the king. I think trading off is okay. We bring the knight. This pawn push is a little bit spooky. I believe that we push, scoot back. I'm hanging on to this. Threatening the queen. Okay. We then bring the knight. Oh boy, I gotta figure out what I'm trying to do with this king. My king is in the middle. So we're gonna go this way. 37 seconds against 35. We're doing quite well, but our opponent is definitely the one applying pressure here. So we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna go back this way. Yes, he's got some checks maybe, but I'm going to scoot over, a counterattack on the queen. We scoot all the way over to hang on to this pawn. I'm then almost ready to scoot my bishop up and then bring... Oh my god, why did I waste so much time on that move? We scoot back to hang on to this pawn. Here. This is hanging. Oh my goodness. Don't know what to do, boys. Here. Did I sacrifice something? Definitely we just lost the rook, but he's got 9 seconds against... Oof, we hang the queen. We need a flag. We need a flag. What am I doing? It's dirty. That was dirty. That was so dirty. Looking back, this opening, you need to play this. You need to push 2 squares instead of 1 because that avoids at least some of this awkward pawn push, because this pawn sacrifice is so annoying because you have to take back. What it does is it gives the option of going here. When you push just 1 square, when this happens... Okay, that was terrible. What I'm trying to say, if you push 1 square, and I know this, I just played 1 square instead of 2 squares. If you play 1 square, you get hit, you scoot forward, you get hit, you scoot back, you get hit, you scoot back, and then this pawn push comes in. If you play 2 squares, the difference is you get hit, you scoot up, you get hit, you scoot back, and he no longer has this pawn push because your pawn is occupying the h5 square. Unfortunately, we flagged him in the end here. Flagged him in the end. That was a game that our opponent was definitely calling the shots, but once we got down to like no time at all, you know what? It's about pre-moves. It's about pre-moves, and he needed to checkmate me. So let's hop into a 10-minute game. Wait a minute, not a 10-minute game. We're going to do a 2+1 where flagging will not be in the cards. So we're going to actually have to valiantly destroy the opponent with actual reasonable chess instead of flagging techniques. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to do this to just break the pin. He might even do the same thing. Got to get the guy developed. These H and A pawn pushes are generally not advisable. They're kind of weak moves. If he moves the knight, I'm just going to take here. Take. We got to do something with the queen. This pawn push would make sense. Completely even on time here. Go ahead. Take another 10 seconds, my bro. Because flagging with this +1 is not necessarily an option, but having a time advantage is always an option. Rook to the middle. We probably see this pawn push. in which case I'll jump back over here and then have the idea of putting all of my pieces over by my king, and it will be hard to checkmate me. Okay, so we are going to trade this. Then this knight is going to come back to prevent that guy from coming in. That is what I have deduced from this situation. I probably need to do something with my queen. You sacrifice. I mean, there's this. Then there's this. 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 I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to lose the pawn, but I can... Once I move the... Okay, so check. For one, I could scoot out of the way. What's better? Scoot up out of the way. Then I can just bring my rook. I'm up 2 points. I'm going to waste my 10 seconds thinking about this. If I go here and I take, queen here. I think I'm going here. If we do see this, I'll trade it off. If we don't see that, I mean, scoot forward to defend this. This is defended twice now. My pawn is also defended. Bring the knight. He can now put the knight here, but... Ooh, if he does put the knight, he could have been really attacking this square. Okay, we're going to defend like this. This pawn is doing just a terrific job of keeping this knight out of the position. We're then going to scoot up. Push. Take. 2 things attacking. Bring in a rook to the middle. I then might even play a slow move and scoot my king over. Play here. If he takes, then I'm okay with that. 42 seconds to 43 seconds. Things are working out. Check. Push a pawn. He can definitely attack me, but I'll scoot back and maintain defending this. Okay. Now I'm attacking the knight. He can do a few different things. Okay, he defends like that. Not sure what square is more important. I could also push. Take. Push. Bring in a rook. Defend everything. Here. Trade the queens like this. We scoot back, hang on to this, hang on to this. Trade the queens. He's got 6 seconds. He's going to have a hard time defending this. This is my weakness. I'm considering pushing it. Here. And he loses on time. He was going to have a hard time, a really hard time to win this. I don't think, I mean, maybe he could have, but I had 14 seconds and more time in a winning position, so I think not too much he could have done. Let's go through it real quick. Equal position, everything's equal, and it was straight up this move. I don't think that this had all that much sting to it. And I think right here, he missed the opportunity. He should have jumped in. That would have made a... Oh, he can't because I'm attacking the queen. Yeah, I guess he had to, or I was going to take the queen. And that sucks. Once he starts trading off pieces, his attack just fizzles away. And then not only that, it fixed my pawn structure in front of my king. So not only did you trade off your attacking piece, but you also solidified my defenses. So that just didn't go very well for our opponent. So now we're going to do a 3-0 blitz. So far, we're 2 for 2. Professor blunders. And so this one, flagging is an option. Oof, this is an interesting line where he hangs his bishop in the first 3 moves of the game. I can also grab this pawn. Okay, he gets to attack me. We're going to trade that piece off. We're then going to come forward. No need to rush. I'm up a piece now. This seems like a better square. How many pieces should I really be trading off right now? Let's get a piece developed. And he just resigns. Okay. I mean, I can go back and show you an interesting line. I play this all the time. So, there's really, this is an inaccuracy if you check it with the computer. Because he can just take with the bishop. But it's kind of a 50-50 chance. Like, what are they going to take with? And so, a lot of people take with the pawn because they see if they take with the bishop, they're just going to get hit. And then it becomes kind of difficult to hang on to this pawn. Or you just lose the bishop. But that is exactly what you're supposed to do because you're up a pawn. So you take with the bishop. I come out and attack you. You defend. Then I take. Then you take. Then I kick your knight out. The knight goes back. And you're just up a pawn. And you traded the bishop for the knight. So you have an advantage. However, if they don't see that and they don't want to do that, and they take with the pawn, you sacrifice here. The weakest square in the enemy's position is always f7. Yours is always f2. Just sacrifices and stuff always happen on that square. You sacrifice the bishop. If they don't want to take, your bishop comes back here. They lost the right to castle. It's an even position, but then you're suddenly winning because his king can't castle. You can still castle, and it's even. If you take, and they take with the king, you come out with the queen. Okay, this was if they took here first as well. You give this check. They're going to push here. Then you grab the king. Or you grab the bishop. So the sacrifice wasn't really a sacrifice. So, and then there's just a lot of great ways that you can attack. I'm not going to go into it because I need to click analysis board to like actually show you the moves. But that's generally how it goes. Boom, 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 boom. You grab the bishop. And it's smooth sailing. It's smooth sailing. And you're probably going to win that game because it's really, really easy to fall apart. Instead, he hangs the bishop. And it's worse than that. He also immediately, like, you lose a piece, ruin your pawn structure, trade off your most powerful piece, and lose the right to castle. Just immediately, he fell apart. So we're going to count that 3 for 3. And now these are generally the most stressful. The most stressful ones is the 3+2. We're going to take a little stretch, move the hands. And right here, I've got some Wake the Dead smelling salts. I keep this by the chessboard. It keeps you sharp. We're going into the Caracon. Thank goodness, an opening that I know. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to bring the bishop out. Most likely we trade it off. We trade it off. I'm then going to bring my knight. I'm not sure what was better. We're going to solidify the center, walk into this pin. We're going to break the pin. And oh boy, what's going to happen is we're going to fight here on the queen side of the board. So we're going to question this guy. Don't really need to make that move, but we do need to castle. If he comes forward, we take, he takes, and we jump back like this. And we're going to trade off this bishop. He's going to push this pawn to defend the center. We have a check. We have an attack the queen. If we attack the queen, he can come in and kind of do stuff over here. I can also come here with the idea of defending this square. Maybe I like check, then come over here. Because then... a consequence of the check. For one, we could potentially just trade the queens. But now I can come over here. And this pawn push isn't so great. What if I scoot forward? That's my immediate idea. Because what does his knight want to do? If I scoot forward, take, take, his knight goes here attacking this pawn. I attack you. I mean, you go back. It's a more or less equal position, I believe. That I'm down 40 seconds on the clock. Jeez, what am I doing here? What am I doing? We need some more smelling salts to come back from this time loss deficit. Oh my God. This stuff, can you see my eyes? This stuff is inconsistent. Sometimes it absolutely kicks you in the face. Okay, he did need to defend that pawn. My immediate idea is kaboom, kaboom, hit you with the fork. Just because it's your first idea doesn't mean that it's the best idea. What if I come here and you come here? You can't take. You'll have to weaken your structure over here a tad. Let's go for it. There's a chance that we can just get this push in. Pretty much he has to play this. Okay, or he defends that. Not a bad move. Not a bad move at all. Now I don't see a reason not to play this. He could... Ooh. Attack. If you attack... Think we're going to have to go here. Oh my goodness. My knight does not have a lot of great squares. If this move happens, I might have to push a pawn to create a new escaping square. Because I can't go here, I can't go here, I can't go here. This is my only square. So like if he cuts this square off in a number of ways, I might have to push so that my knight can escape, or push this one. Okay, I can do that and not lose a pawn. Yikes. My knight is maybe a tad bit overextended. He's probably thinking about that right now. The one benefit of this knight is his rook is kind of here awkwardly defending this. Like, yes, it's defended twice, but this rook is not in the greatest position. I think I'm going to have to figure out how to defend this pawn and go for this pawn break. And the smelling salts absolutely worked because look who's got the time advantage. We are just out here destroying our opponents like it's nothing. Okay. He wants to be able to go here. What that opened up for me was this. Is his knight being here all that crazy? Not going to throw away my time advantage. Yes, you can attack my rook, but I'll just scoot up. Correct? Maybe even scoot up twice to kind of like defend and attack and be doing something. Because if he goes here, oh, that makes it a little bit tricky here. Okay, we are going to scoot back. I feel like my knight was just a little overextended. Check doesn't do anything, so we're going to scoot back. His knight's going to come here. We are then going to scoot up. Then my knight will come back here. So I vacated the square for my knight as well. This pawn push would make a lot of sense. Scoot back. Do you want to trade? I will double up, potentially. Okay. Attack? Oh my goodness. Okay, so now he's got 30 seconds. Let's check his profile real quick. Oh my goodness. He's from Italy, and Italian players are terrible at bullet. Dude's got 30 seconds. You've got 2-second increment, but bro, I think that my bullet skills are going to prevail here. Okay, so he defends like that, which is a weird way to defend. Straight up, just waste a move. Don't be scared to do it. This pawn push is definitely what he needs to play. We're going to scoot back. We're trying to lower his time just a little bit. This pawn push now makes sense, but I might push. Okay, okay. We are then going to jump back with the knight. This is defended. Take the knight. Take here. Push. Attack. Here. Take. If I take. Wait a minute. Take. I think we have to do this? Question mark. The knight is beautifully defended. We're going to take. Here. Defend. King comes. This, all of a sudden, is a terrible, terrible thing. Because if he pushes and goes here, that's game over. So if he pushes, I have to go here, then he takes, then I take. Okay, so he wants to cover that. Here. I'm literally going to try and sneak in over like this. He can go here, but there's no king here with the check anymore. I'm going to sneak in, bro. We sneak in. Yes, you get my pawn. We attack your pawn. Take. Attack your pawn. You can hit me with a check, but I'm scooting up. I think this is a draw, but one of us is going to make a mistake. Here. Here. We kind of are hoping for this. Yikes. See, I told you, these games are so stressful. Okay. Oh my god, he's just going to go over here and defend that. Here to cut that off? Question mark. Push. Here. This got scary real quick. I don't know what to do. 4 seconds. I might go for this pawn. Here. 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 Slowly we push this. We go here. Oh, he's going to block. Now he gets a queen. Yikes. Completely threw this away. Here. He can just kind of trade me. Scoot back. He can pin me. Here. Please blunder, bro. No. Oh. So unfortunate. I could have played that better. Let's check. Because I'm so zoned in on this end game. Okay. Completely even. How accurate is this? Best move. One of the best moves. Best move. Best move. Best move. Best move. Best move. I mean, best move. Best move. Best move. Throw in the check. Bring the knight. Scoot forward. I needed to go for the pawn break sooner. We felt like doing this pawn push, which wasn't so great. Doing the hokey pokey with my knight over here. I needed to go for the pawn break yet again. Failed to see it. He scoots around. I attack. He defends. Make this random king move that literally did nothing for the position, but I knew that it was still equal. We go for this trade yet again. And I was slightly winning here if I saw take, take, and we just go for it. And if he takes, I'm taken back with the double attack like this. And then I'm just up a pawn. Because I was going to get this weird weak pawn. Ugh. Didn't see it. What did I play? I took first. Go back to the real game, sir. Then I took. Then he took. Then I took. Then he took. Then I went in. I should have attacked first. That would have made more sense. I attacked. Then I defended. Then I attacked. Then I scooted up. And it's still a draw. We're in. He gets me, but I get him. We go for attacking. Take, take. Still a draw. But oh boy, he's the one with the passed pawn. And so maybe what I needed to realize was, okay, he's got a passed pawn. I need to just trade off all of these pawns and make another passed pawn. And you would probably do that by pushing the pawns so that they trade off. We scoot around. Again, look how many moves that I make with my king instead of... Still, everything's golden. Still a draw. We're in. Here, here. Why did I waste a move? I could have grabbed it. I was worried about his king taking my pawn. And in 6 seconds, I didn't realize that I could just take it with my king. But now I'm in a lot of trouble. Yet again, it's still a draw. But when I scoot back, it's no longer a draw. I was supposed to push. Here, all the way back. And then what are we going to do? Shuffle around. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Even though I'm up a pawn, he's got a pawn so close to being advanced. Okay. How long was that? 27 minutes? I think that was perfect. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capitalize on my non-advantage in that game. I think that it was just, I was hanging on for dear life the entire time. But either way, that was fun. We're 3 out of 4. Went quite well. The bullet, I won one of the blitz, but I lose the other one, unfortunately. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.